let's get that rain out your house. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. I love knowing my mama straight. My mama had had a job in 8 years, bro. I brag. If I brag on anything, I brag on that one. Because for a woman to stand beside me that long and support me, I make sure my mama better not even cry, bro. I cry for her. I cry for her. She don't do nothing. My mama gonna be the first billionaire on earth that never worked to get it. And I'm gonna brag on that. I'm gonna pay her $1 billion and say, I'm gonna make you a billionaire, and she ain't do nothing. She a billionaire for nothing. To y'all, but she's something for me. And so, to finish the story, when I got to California, when I left Alabama, this is what I did. I grabbed all my stuff, threw it in my truck, and drove 3 days because somebody told me they owned a house out in California. And when I got there, long story short, they didn't own the house. They lied to me. Still to this day, he lies so much. It's like, listen to this. I used to do this too.
He believe in his own life.
I used to lie so much that I had convinced myself I was telling the truth. So I already understand how he thinks. Because I used to do that. See, before you can check other people, you have to check yourself. And I'm okay with when I'm wrong, and I admit that. And I just call people and say, look, man, I'm sorry, but we got bigger things to do. See, I wrote a quote that say, don't let your ego keep you broke. So if it's our dream to touch billions of people and save black lives, I can't be letting that ego go because they don't want to give me 30 minutes to speak. I don't care about that. If I don't need but 10, I don't need but 3. I'm just going to fall in line with the mission. So when I got in my truck, I never tried this Bible stuff. I'm in my truck day 1 in Oakland. Not the first day in Oakland, but the first day that I ended up in the truck. The Bible was sitting there. I still got this Bible to my day. I opened the Bible, man, and the first thing this Bible said, I ain't never read no Bible in my life. I said, I might as well I'm being sarcastic. I said, I might as well get this little thing a try. And the first thing I read, this thing said in Genesis, it said something about God spoke into existence, let there be light. I thought this was a joke, man. Like you just said, let there be light. And then he said he separated the sky from the ground. Then he brought some birds, and then like he was manifesting things. So my life was messed up, bro. So I was like, well, if you speaking things into existence, I got some stuff that I want you to help me with. My whole life messed up, bro. I've been to jail. I can't get a job. I got a child that I don't take care of. Like I'm out here wearing wrinkled clothes, and I'm 3,000 miles away from home, and my parents ain't got money to come and get me. So I just wrote down 10 things. Being sarcastic, I wrote down 10 things. I was specific, bro. Specific. I was like, God, you better bring me this purple. I don't want no light purple. I don't want no your purple. That purple got to be this purple. Here go the Pantone color, 84673. Because in my head, he ain't, see, that's why I brought you up. Now go back to your dream. I said, let's be specific. See, I didn't want the purple, you know what I'm saying, the purple that might be on the flyer. I wanted the purple on this book. And when I tell you within 24 hours, that purple showed up. So I had 9 more dreams. I was just like, nah, this just got to be too good to be true. You cannot just manifest something like that and it just really happened. Like what I asked for really came to me. It wasn't even 12 hours. Like literally it showed up right there while I was homeless. I'm like, no, this cannot be true. So I said, well, look, being sarcastic, you got about 9 more times to prove yourself to me. Because I done wrote 10 dreams. Long story short, bro. The 10 dreams that I wrote in that truck, I live today. The last one, bro, is meeting Oprah Winfrey. I was very specific. It's a lot of celebrities. And I've never, if I tell you this story, this would be the 4th time I ever told this story publicly. Because I used to then tell people why I would be in the video saying, send the video to Oprah. You will not catch me doing a video without saying, send the video to Oprah. I've been doing this for 8 years. But when I was 17, I got out of jail. I think 17 or 18, I got out of jail when I was in Texas. That's why I caught Anahuac, Texas, where I caught my drug charge. Grandmama said, come talk to me. Grandmama, I don't want to hear, my mama tell me this. I don't want to really hear everything Grandmama got to say, mama. Like out here in these streets, man, I'm just trying to hustle. Like my grandmama in the house praying and struggling. Like, what sense do this make? It took me 2 weeks to go see her. So when I finally went and seen her, this is what she said to me. She said, baby, you know, I'm sorry that I birthed y'all in the environment that we live in. But I cannot control that. I just always wanted to ask you, you know, what is your ultimate dream in this world? And I'm like, come on, Grandma, we go through this stuff every day, man, like 17, 16-year-olds do. I don't want to hear this old preaching stuff. It's the same conversation. The only time I get motivation is in your house. And I spend 95% of my time out your house. So I'm just sitting there listening, thinking. I say, look, I'm going to answer this question this one time, but after I answer this question, let's make an agreement. I never want another motivational speech, ever. So I said, if I had that house, she said, just tell me if you had one dream, what would that one dream be? And the TV was on for real. And I looked at the TV and I just said, well, if I had one dream, I guess I'd be like that little old black lady that you always watch on TV. And my grandma said, hi, baby, you talking about Oprah? You don't know who Oprah is? I said, Grandma, that's not my show. I don't watch that show. I never seen the show. I just see it because she's watching. When I come in, it's on. I think Oprah had a show on CBS at that time. It was a talk show. I was young. Never looked at it in my life. And my grandma said, of all the people, why did you pick her? And I said, truthfully, Grandma, because it's the only woman I ever seen on TV that looked like us and her hands ain't like this. That's why I say, send that video to Oprah. I don't care if Oprah don't never get one video, brother. I'm honoring my grandmama for believing in me when nobody else did. Because she said that day, one day Oprah gonna call you. I sarcastically said, yeah, grandmama, for selling dope. My grandmama inspired me to write a quote that say, most people can see, but not everyone has vision. She seen the vision. She knew I was gonna do this. Appreciate y'all time, man. Thank y'all.